Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Therapy UK. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the narcissistic devaluing and discarding. What can happen when you start to experience this, what it looks like, and how you can, well, hopefully never get yourself in a situation where this happens. But also the things that you might be able to do to stop you from being hoovered back in again, which could also happen. And hopefully this will help you. So if you want to join this video, please do. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and you don't want to miss future uploads, I will be covering so many topics here. And there will be varying playlists, so please go and check those out. I appreciate that if you have messaged me and said, could you please talk about something, and you've given me something to talk about, and I haven't done it yet, please don't worry. I am making a list of everything that people have asked me to talk about, and I will be going through them. So just make sure that you do click all on the notification bell so you don't miss the upload that might be beneficial to you. So with that being said, let's dive right in. So narcissistic, devaluing, discarding, and let's even put in hoovering there. And it's a bit of a strange term, but it kind of means exactly what it is. We know when a hoover sucks things up, it's what they do. They suck you back in again. So let's look at the devaluing and discarding. When you are in a relationship, which, you know, or even a friendship, whatever type of situation you are in with a narcissist, and I will even say that we can talk about this family here. Where devaluing is basically when the narcissist has decided in that moment that they have no further use for you. Now, this could go on for years. This is not something that happens just at the end of the relationship, because what can also happen is that the narcissist can change their mind. Now, most of the time when a narcissist decides to start to devalue you, that is when they will also then start potentially looking for another mark or victim, as you may call them. So what can happen there is if they don't secure the next victim mark, they will then hoover you back in again. So what does the devaluing look like? It can vary depending on how the narcissist works, but a lot of the time it is putting you down, which, to be fair, would go along with a lot of what they'll do, but they will really act like you are non-existent. They will not do anything that will create you to feel loved by them. And when I say that, they do a lot of the love bombing throughout the relationship. So, for example, they will treat you like dirt and then they will love bomb you again. So they will be doing a lot of that. But when they're in the devalue stage, there'll be none of that. They will not do that. What they will do everything they possibly can to make you feel terrible. However, what they will also do is they will hoover you back in again if they're not ready to let you go yet. So it's such an emotional roller coaster. So you will be treated badly, you will be ignored, you'll be made to feel that you're worthless, that you don't matter, that your opinion doesn't matter, you've been gaslit, you don't know whether you're coming or going, but it will be like an addiction for you, because what will happen is that you will hang on to the love bombing. So you will remember the times when they were amazing, when they were so great with you, that you were like, you've got your soulmate. And so part of you will then go into this withdrawal of kind of like, I don't understand. How can they be this version and then that version? And your brain, because it seeks gratification, will hold on to, like a drug, will hold on to the good times. And so your brain will be telling you that person's still in there. If you can just reach them, if you can just change your behavior accordingly. So when they're telling you that the reason I do this is because you do that, you'll then start going, well, you know what, I'll change that. Because if you think that you're going to lose your drug, which is what it feels like, that addiction, you will panic. So you will do everything you possibly can to hold on to that. And that includes changing every aspect of yourself, eliminating anyone that potentially the narcissist does not like. You will do whatever it takes to hold on to them. But the problem is when you're in devalue stage, that won't matter. They won't care because they've got no use for you. So that will feel more frantic for you. And if anyone has been in a relationship with a narcissist, it can feel like you are literally going mad. And that is generally because it is like withdrawal from an addiction. So you will literally almost be begging, pleading, you will do everything it possibly takes to hold on to that person, and they will love that. They will love the fact that you need them. They will thrive on that even. But they will still be going through that devalue stage. Now, what can happen then is that at some point, perhaps you will then start to go, you know what, actually, what am I doing? Depending on your personality type, I mean, let's be honest, I mean, and it does depend on severity of the narcissistic relationship, how long you've been with them, or how deep you've got it sort of intertwined with them. But there is a part of you that might start going, you know what, I deserve better than this. What am I doing? And you start to pull back. Now, this is when the narcissist will then panic, because they will not want you pulling away when they're not ready to let you go yet. Even though they're in devalue stage, and you'd think, well, if they're in devalue stage, they'll be quite happy to discard you at that point. Oh, no, they won't, because it's not their decision. If you start to pull back, you're doing that from your own accord, and they won't want that. They have to have control at all times. So what they will then do is they will hoover you back in again. So then will come in the love bombing again, and they will do anything possibly to draw you back in again. And of course, because there's that part of you that will still even love them, you know, or have whatever that version of love is, you will get the person that you perhaps had in the beginning. And so because of that, you will then be like, oh my God, they've realized they're going to lose me. They want me back again. This will be a trick. Trust me, because as soon as they've reeled you back in again and they've hooked you again, the devaluing will start again, and you'll be in this push pull for as long as it takes, in all fairness. Now, another thing that they also could potentially do is create you to feel that you're nothing without them, that you in a sense belong to them, you are nothing without them, that they're the best you'll ever get. And you can potentially believe that. You will believe they have got you so, in a sense, trained to them, that you will believe that nobody will have you, especially if there are children involved. And I will do a video on if you are dealing with a narcissist and you have children with them. And this is also how they will ice you out of things. They will give you the silent treatment. They will punish you in any way that will hurt you, and they won't care. You know, they might in the beginning have acted like they care, but narcissists are ultimate manipulators. They can mimic, mirror anything that will get you to trust them. They will do that. And as long as they've got control, no matter in which way they gain that control, they're happy. So the best thing for you to do when that starts to happen, if you are in that relationship, is accept it. Accept that you are in the devalue stage. But what I would like to hope is that my videos, watch them, because when you start to get intertwined with a narcissist, it is very, very hard to come out of it. And when you go into the discard, when they discard you, it feels like a death. And if anyone has ever, and I myself have experienced this, so I do on a personal level know what this feels like, but on a professional level, I have seen the damage caused by somebody who has been in a relationship or friendship or even family. And family is hard because it's very hard to let go, because a lot of people are almost ingrained to think, well, it's family. I've got to stick this out. I've got to hang in there. No, you don't. No, you don't. Whether it be a parent, a sibling, it doesn't matter. A child even. If you are being treated so badly by a person that is supposed to love and care about you, and you can see that there is real narcissistic behavior happening here, then the best thing you can do is, as much as it's painful, walk away and shut them out. Because unfortunately, and I know this is hard, and I've had a lot of people say, but they're your parents, you owe them. No, you don't. Yes, they might have given birth to you and brought you into this world, but as a parent, it's their job to nurture and show kindness and love. No, it's not about being perfect. It's not about not reprimanding you if you do something wrong. And there is a difference, in pulling you up on things. That's not being a narcissistic parent. If you're telling a child how to behave, But when it's more than that, and it's control, and it's not allowing your child to grow, and you feel like you're being, bullied. And I'm not just talking about when you're acting out as a kid and you're just like, oh, my parents are bullying me. It can go on to even as you're an adult and you feel that your parent is controlling you, emotionally manipulating you. Every time you do something, they tell you you're wrong, or you're not good enough. Or on the flip side of that, they give you everything. And this can also happen as well, where we've, on my other channel, I've spoken about particular people that go through this. If you are given no consequences, you can, unfortunately, even then develop into becoming a narcissist yourself. So you can go, two different ways here, but we're talking about if you are in the devalue stage, that is what it will look like. And don't think for 1 second that you won't get hoovered back in again. So if you are in that devalued stage, as hard as what it is, what I would do is try and seek out the people that you maybe have lost along the way, whether it be parents, whether it be friends. Try and keep people in your life as much as you possibly can, even people that see through the narcissist. And I know that that can seem hard, because at the time you will believe what they're telling you. But I'm telling you this now, they will not be telling you the truth. If they are telling you that a person is horrible and doesn't like them, and if you love me, you won't be around them, what that really will be code for, in a sense, is that person is seeing through me and I don't like it. That person can threaten the relationship that we have, the control that I have over you, so I don't like it. So if you have someone like that in your life right now, hold on to that person like gold dust, because if a narc is threatened by somebody, that person is the person you want around, because that person will be the one person that will see through them and hopefully keep you grounded. Now, obviously, if you're in a stage where you've eliminated everybody and you are on your own, then the best thing for you to do is try and then seek outside help. And I know that can be difficult, especially if the narc has ultimate control over you. Try and find a way to try and seek outside help. Someone that can tell you and come through the fog of what a narcissist is surrounding you with. The lies and the manipulation. You want somebody that will see through that and help you. If you're starting to see the truth, trust that and try and get outside help. Go back to your family, go back to your friends. Now, it's obvious, it might be that they say no, in which case, unfortunately, in that moment, you may have to accept that, but then try and find somebody else, or seek online groups or somebody that can help you walk away from this situation. I know that it's not easy, but I'm hoping that even with the videos that I do, that it will be enough that you see the warning signs, because being hooked on a narcissist, like I say, it's like an addiction. It is the same symptoms as an addiction. As most of you will know, that severing an addiction is very, very hard, and you have to be fully invested in it to break that cycle. So if you're in devalue at that point, and try and seek out people to help you through that, and to hopefully then pull you out of this relationship, friendship, whatever it is. Now, like I say, I do appreciate with family, it's a lot harder to do that, but it can be done. And don't feel that you are wrong. If you are being victimized, bullied, anything, and you are feeling less of a person because of a family member, and it doesn't matter whether it's your mum, dad, your child, your brother, your sister, whoever, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that, and you don't have to stay in it just because you are a blood relation to them, or even if you are a stepsister or a step family member, or they're your step parents, or they're even your stepchildren. You do not have to put up with people talking to you or treating you badly. Now, again, I'm not talking about things that are going on, like if a person is acting out and they've never been like it before and they're suddenly acting out, that's different. That means there's probably something going on, and you don't still have to put up with behavior, but it's about doing that in a loving way that perhaps you can then look at getting them some support and help. But I'm talking about, this is long This has been going on for years. This is the type of person they are. They have narcissistic personality disorder, not just narcissistic traits, which can be worked on, but this is the full-on personality disorder where they are even going into the realm of sociopathy or psychopathy, and they really take great pleasure in hurting you. You do not have to put up with that. And if you are putting up with that, then please, I implore you to seek help, because you are worth it. You are good enough. You do not have to stay in a relationship because you feel that you are lonely or you are no good without that person. You will be. You may not feel that you are initially, but you will be okay. It is better to be single. It is better to be on your own and happy than be around people that hurt you continuously or create you to feel that you're less than the amazing person that you are. So please trust in your instincts. Please work on those. If you are somebody that finds yourself going into relationships that are quite toxic, if you find yourself going into relationships that are quite toxic, manipulative, damaging, then work on yourself to find out why. It's not that you're wrong. It's just that unfortunately what's happening, something's going on for you that you're allowing that type of behavior. Maybe you lack self-confidence or you lack self-worth, but you're allowing someone to treat you badly. And the great saying is what you allow to continue will continue. So if you keep this going, it will keep happening. So please work on yourself before you go into another relationship, and work on the things that you feel that you might be enabling, and why. Where does it come from? And a lot of the time it can come from the way we were raised. A lot of the time it can be society, or it can be something's happened to us and we just don't trust ourselves anymore. Whatever it is, please work on those things, because they will be your best friend going forward, and hopefully stop you from going into a relationship with somebody that behaves this way. And if you are discarded from a narcissist, then I'm telling you, it is the best thing that can ever happen to you. Even if you don't feel like that in the moment, which you won't, it will feel beyond awful. Like I say, it will feel like a death. But then work on yourself and just think yourself lucky that hopefully that you've got out of this and that you will never get into it again. But I hope this video has helped you. Like I say, I have other videos on the narcissistic personality traits, so please look at those videos and hopefully they will also help you. I will be doing more and more as I keep going, and I appreciate there's not many videos on here at the moment, but just bear with me. I will be doing more, and I will be covering everything. I mean, if you have anything that you want me to cover, then please put that in the description box below, in the comments, sorry, and I will do them. I will do those videos when I get time, and I will be putting them up on this channel. I'm hoping to do 2 videos a week, so there'll always be something new coming on. And then even then, as I go, I will be changing things and probably doing another video on something, because things change and grow and new ideas come up, or new situations, and hopefully there'll be everything there that you can literally go and find something for you. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to buy me a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, the link is in the description box below. If you want to email me, then please do. My email is also in the description box below. But in the meantime, please stay safe, and most of all, please take self-care, look after yourself, and just know that you are amazing. Even if you don't feel it right now, there is somebody here that is telling you that you are. So take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.